Hello everybody. YouTube says I'm live, so I must be live. The internet never lies, right? That's a little joke I like to start out with every weekend. Welcome in. This is the Howdy Tech Show, or Hanging Out with Dave. This is the Howdy Tech. We're on episode 91 this week. So we've been doing this for quite some time. Welcome in. There's just a little live stream that I do every weekend here. Kind of go down through the questions, comments, concerns. Sometimes I talk about topics on the tech industry, what's new, what's fresh. Been kind of avoiding that because of the GPU prices and everything, but I do have a couple articles I like to talk about this week. Kind of follow up on what I was talking about last week with Windows 11 and AMD Ryzen. Then we kind of, go down through the questions, comments, concerns. Of course, if you guys are watching live, throw any questions, comments, concerns over there in chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer them as they come up. Then we talk about how well the channel's done for the past week, how many new community members we got and whatnot, what you can expect on the channel for the next week or so, depending on how many videos I've got done, and my work schedule, of course. But yeah, and then here lately I've been doing some game streaming, depending on which game I've been really getting into lately, which this week, you can't tell by the title, we're going back to PC Builder Simulator. I don't know if it's ADHD or something like that, but whatever it is, I don't like to play one game for too long a time. I kind of mix it up from time to time. So yeah, there is that. So I guess we'll jump over here and we'll start out with these questions, comments, and concerns been left on the videos for the past week. And then, like I said, we've got a couple topics to talk about and how well the channel's done and all that good happy stuff. Let me see if I remember how to do this. There we go. You guys should be seeing that pretty soon there. It looks like we're starting out with about 5 days ago. There's a few disclaimers that I throw out at the beginning of each one of these, which I just about forgot to do this week. Number one, this is Saturday, so I do enjoy me a cold beer or cold Budweiser while I do the show. So cheers, y'all. Hope the weekends find you well. So there is some alcohol consumption on during the show here. Also, foul language warning. As y'all know by now that I am a truck driver by trade, so my language ain't always the best. I try to keep the cursing and foul language at minimum, but it does slip out every once in a while. Especially during the gameplay, it seems to really slip out. So, if the drinking or the foul language bothers you too bad, maybe this ain't the right live stream for you. I hate to see anybody leave because of it, but it is what it is. Number two, or number three, I guess it would be English language is my first language, but I'm not very good at it. Let alone some of these YouTube handles you guys have. But I do try my best to pronounce them. If I butcher them too bad, you're either going to be mad at me for a very long time, or you're going to overlook me, one or the other. Or you'll correct me if you're in chat. But I do try my best for that. And I do try to pronounce them as close as I can to what they're supposed to be. I do a lot of overclocking guides on the channel. And no matter how many times I put it in the videos, your component is going to overclock different than what mine does, or this or that. I get the questions. I think I got one this week. Hey, I got this particular CPU, I got this particular RAM, I got whatever, what can I push it to? I don't know. That's the fun of overclocking. Like I say in my videos, it's called a silicon lottery. It is a true thing. It does exist. I could buy the same exact components of what you got, and it's going to overclock different. What number should you exactly type in? I don't know. And it kind of takes the fun now of overclocking. Overclocking is to see what you can get your your particular components up to get the best performance out of them, you know. And if I tell you one number and yours don't overclock to them numbers, or if you could overclock more than what mine can, you're going to be kicking yourself if you don't get the best performance out of them. So the best way to do it, you know, I show you how to overclock them. I show you how to get the numbers. So you just keep pushing the speeds up until you get till you find what the max is before it crashes. You know, but I try to help you all the best I can with stuff like that. And the overclocking, you know, it's a matter of luck and see how good you are at overclocking. That's the point of overclocking. Anything else I need to warn you guys about? Did the alcohol, did the foul language, did the names, did the overclocking stuff. I think that's about it for the disclaimers for the show, I believe. So let's flip you over here and we'll start going down through these Q&As, these questions, comments been left on the videos for the past week. Also, to start out, you know, I want to thank you all that watch the videos. I know a lot of you in the community that come in and watch every video I publish, even though it really may not contain to you, or you've seen previous videos in the same category or whatnot. Still come in every week and watch the videos. I appreciate the support that way. For you guys to come in to chat and while I'm live streaming, throw a little bit of cash my way, I really appreciate it. I like the shares, the likes on the videos, the comments. That's what makes this live stream possible. Everybody that buys merch out of the merch store, which is linked in the description below. And I appreciate the support you guys give me. I've been doing this for a few years now, and I didn't think I'd get as many subscribers as what I've got, actually, even though I'm a little lackluster on that end. But still yet, you know, I enjoy the small community we got, and I enjoy all the support you guys give me. I just want to throw that out there, and I'll throw it out again at the end of the Q&A here. So let's flip you guys over here, and we'll go down through these questions, comments, and concerns. Alright, we got 6 days ago, we got Ohammer, I guess we pronounce that, how to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B450i or its Pro Wi-Fi. Hey, I did every step you did perfectly, but my BIOS won't recognize my 1 terabyte, I guess it's probably 1 terabyte, 1T 3.0 flash drive. Is there a workaround, or do I need a 2.0? I'm at F51 for the updates. Drew Hop came back in asking him. I have the same issue and can't find shit to fix it. Please, God, somebody respond. I'll cash out you $5 USD if you fix this godforsaken issue. Make sure it's in FAT32. Make sure it's the exact motherboard that you're trying to put it onto, or it won't recognize it. Oh, it ain't recognizing the flash drive. Try a different flash drive. Some flash drives and motherboards just won't recognize them, even if they're on that FAT32 format. It's just the way it happens. Some flash drives and BIOSes just don't compare with each other too well. I'd try a different flash drive and still make sure you are using the correct BIOS for your exact motherboard. If it's got Wi-Fi on it, if it's a mini ITX, micro ATX, or whatever, if there's anything special about it, make sure you're downloading the BIOS for that particular motherboard. But if it ain't recognizing the flash drive at all, I'm going to say it's either formatted wrong or it's just the flash drive itself. Try a different flash drive. We got LCR Minecraft. How to update your motherboard drivers. He says, good video. Well, thank you. We have Jungman Raju, I guess. How to update the ASUS motherboard BIOS. Simple and very clear. Thank you, sir. for your valuable information. I did my B550 Phantom 4 gaming motherboard update. Great informations. Now, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm glad I could help you. We have Gus Bro 17. Hello, my teacher. Teacher? Where? Who? Huh? What? Hey? Never been called a teacher before. But hello. I want to ask about overclocking the Ryzen 5 3600 too. I'm also using the ASUS Tough Gaming B550M Plus motherboard. I want to ask if the Ryzen 3600 can be overclocked to 4.3 stable, and what CPU voltage should I give? I'm using an AIO water cooling to 40, but if I overclock 4.3, it's not good to use. Please provide an explanation. If I'm not mistaken, the Ryzen 5 3600, I believe it boosts up to 4.2 gigahertz. If I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look, see here. AMD website here. Shop. Base clock is 3.6. Max boost is up to 4.2. So it boosts up to 4.2 automatically with PBO. So you should be able to, it should be able to do a 4.3 gigahertz all core easily. As far as the voltage, I set mine to 1.35 volts. AMD says you can actually go up to 1.45. But especially if it's going to be an overclock you're running constantly, you really don't want the max of voltage going through your components if you don't have to have it. And unlike the auto, or you can leave it on auto voltage, but auto voltage usually sends quite a bit of voltage to your components. But you should be able to run 4.3 pretty easy, if not pushing it higher than 4.3. As far as the voltage, like I said, I normally start out at 1.35. AMD says you can actually go higher than this. They say you can actually go up to 1.45. So, I mean, it's kind of a hit and miss thing. If you're going up to 4.3, I start at 1.35 volts, keep cutting your voltage back until it crashes, then knock it up a little bit. You really don't want to send more voltage through than what you really need. But, I've always found, and especially with Ryzen processors especially, 1.35 seems to be a pretty stable higher end voltage. A lot of your motherboards, they'll actually kick it up to 1.45 or even higher than that on a lot of occasions by itself on auto. Of course, if you leave it on auto, it should only use what it needs to get them speeds. But yeah, if you can get up to 4.3, it's an alright overclock, but I still believe you should be able to get a little bit higher than that. That's 100 megahertz above what it'll boost up to on its own, which is about all I can get out of the 5600G CPU overclock. If you watched that video that came up this past week, but and it depends on your silicon lottery, but this seems to be all right. You should be able to run at 4.3 stable for a long time and be all right. And the voltage, leave it on auto, put it at 1.35 and not worry about it. Let's see here. We have Gabriel Constanio. How to overclock your RAM on the ASUS Prime B550. Hi Dave, we have the same motherboard. However, I do the process that always crashes. I've tried a lot of times, but I'm running out of patience. Hope you will respond. Thank you. Sir A-Bomb, do you only have a single channel RAM? Is it blue screening? It really don't matter if it's blue screen or what it's doing. But if you did everything that I showed in that video, you should be able to find a steady speed for your RAM to run at. My biggest suggestion is always, if you're having problems with it crashing or running out like that, I would set the XMP profile, but I'd pull the megahertz back just a little bit. You know, if it's a 3600 megahertz kit, pull it back to 3200 megahertz or 3000 megahertz. I mean, it ain't ideal. You know, you did pay for faster RAM, which I covered in a lot of my videos. You know, AMD still, even after the years since Ryzen's been released, still very, very picky about RAM compatibility. So yeah, I turn on the XMP profile and just kick that timing back. If it's 3200 megahertz kit, kick it back to 3000. If it's 3600 megahertz, kick it back to 3200. You know, just take it down to what the next level of RAM speeds would be. You could always up the voltage, or you know, you could tighten up your timings or loosen up your timings a little bit more if you really wanted to. But usually the megahertz is the easiest way to do it, to get it stabilized for you. Single channel, dual channel, unless you change it in one channel. If you're running one channel, you got both sticks in the A channel or B channel, you change your settings in one. It applies to both sticks or the single stick, whichever. That'd be my suggestion. Let's see here. We have Toddly Your Noodle. How to update the BIOS on the Gigabyte B550M DS3H motherboard. He says, yo, thanks, my dude. Well, you're welcome, my dude. I hope glad you got some useful information out of that one, and it helped you get that BIOS updated. We have Unbelievable Games. How to update the BIOS on the ASRock B450M Pro 4 motherboard. When I go to Instant Flash, it says that there is no image flash detected. Any reason that you could think of that would cause that? USB drive formatted to F32. That's good. All it has was extracted file. And maybe just like the previous question I answered on this, it may be just the flash drive itself. If it is in FAT32, is the exact BIOS for the exact motherboard, try a different flash drive. I'm not, especially if it ain't detect. Well, it says no image file. The other guy said it wasn't detecting the flash drive at all. But yeah, I'd try a different flash drive. You figure in 2021 you wouldn't have to be so picky about that, but I've actually got a couple SanDisk drives. If I try to do BIOS flash with them, they won't recognize them. Sometimes they recognize the drive, but they don't recognize the file. Other times they won't even recognize the drive. Depending on the motherboard you have and the flash drive you're using. I actually do flash for your BIOS. I've actually learned over the years, especially with Ryzen, buy you a cheaper flash drive. A lot of times the more expensive ones don't get recognized by the BIOS. Next we have Savages with the money sign. Money sign averages, I guess. How to overclock your RAM on the Gigabyte B450. Thank you, sure. It works on Z370 ors. I wasn't able to enable the XMP with my HyperFury 2400 megahertz. That's strange. On the Intel boards for XMP not to work, it's awful strange. It's usually AMD systems. It's more finicky about the RAM compatibility than what Intel systems is. But I guess it does happen from time to time with Intel. So far it's the last one for today. We have Jethro Orso. How to update your BIOS on the Gigabyte 450i. Man, my Ryzen 5 4650G is not working in this motherboard. Should I update the BIOS of my motherboard first? The 4650G, that's kind of an oddball CPU, or at least here in the US it is. Yeah, the B450 came out with the 2000 series processors, I believe. I think it's 2000 series processors they came out with. And that's a new architecture chip. So yeah, you probably have to update that BIOS. Unfortunately, that one don't have the flashback, which I don't agree with using anyways. But yeah, you probably have to update that BIOS. It's probably got one of the first BIOS, especially if you bought the motherboard new. It's probably got one of the first BIOSes on it to get that 4650G to work. You probably have to update that BIOS, which means you're going to need an older CPU. So held for review, nothing published. Let's refresh, see if we got any other ones, which I don't think we do. Nope. That's all we got for the Q&A for this week. It's all the comments been left on the videos. So that wasn't very painful this week. Pretty simple, pretty easy. But just like I said at the beginning, I want to thank you all from the community for the support. Just by watching videos, liking videos, sharing the videos. Oh, excuse me. And all that good, happy stuff. It means a lot to me. We may not have a very big community, but I think we have a pretty good community here. But I want to thank you all for the support. The ones buy the merch, links in the description below. The ones that throw a little bit of cash my way when I do live stream from time to time. I really appreciate it. Just watching the videos, I really appreciate the support. Like I said, I know a lot of you watch the videos. You guys come watch the live streams. Even though it really don't concern you, or you really ain't interested in the content, but you still do it just to help support me. I really appreciate that. This week we've had quite a bit of less subscribers or new community members. We're down to 11 this past week. Last week I think we was up to 20, but of course my views and everything's been going a little crazy right now. But with the weather change and people's lives changing right now, people going back to school and this and that, it kind of takes a flux this time of the year. We got 11 new community members this week, so welcome in. Glad you all decided to hit that subscribe button. Hopefully you turned on that notification bell too. This week, you'll probably come Monday, there'll be kind of a short video put out. I went back and watched my Welcome to Dave's Techway that I put out 5 or 6 years ago. Quite a bit's changed since then, so I want to redo it. So it'll probably be coming out Monday. Wednesday, we have the RAM overclocking on the Gigabyte B550 Horse Pro motherboard. That's the motherboard I just put in that APU build. Last couple videos been about it. The next one's going to be the RAM overclocking. I did the BIOS update, the CPU overclocking on it. Wednesday will be the RAM overclocking. NZXT came out with the DIY builder kit that they're selling you just the components. They put all the components in a box and they ship them to you. That way you can build your own computer. Still get a GPU at a decent price this way. Or more fair price, I should say. Of course, they're even inflated. I did some research on that. There's been nobody saying that, why didn't somebody do this before? Why does it take so long up to 2021 before somebody to do this? Come to find out, Light Gaming has been doing this for years. They sell them as a DIY project. They sell you all the components in one kit for a certain price, so you can build your own. And you can still get the GPUs here in 2021 for a decent price from these, just like buying one of their pre-built systems. You're getting the GPU for the same price. So you're still getting GPU for a decent price, or an okay price, a better price than what you get off of eBay or off the market, which especially here in the U.S., GPUs come a little bit more available. They're staying on the shelves a little longer. So yeah, but they're still way overpriced. Of course, you can't blame the companies for that. You know, why would they sell them at a discount price and cut their own profit just to let somebody's running a bot buy them up and resell them for big profit? I don't know. And if you really need to upgrade your computer, you're gonna pay the price for it. I mean, it's just the market we live in today. But I do plan on doing a video about these DIY build kits that these companies sell. Like I said, NZXT, and I didn't even know they existed through Light Gaming. It don't seem to be highly advertised that they even offer something like this, which I think they're missing out on a big opportunity right now, especially in 2021, by not having more advertisement out for their DIY building kits. So on Friday, the video will be for something like that, kind of breaking down the kits and whatnot, seeing what's available for what kind of prices, you know. But yeah, I mean, if you want to really build your own computer, which I've always recommended you building your own over buying a pre-built, you know, it'd be an option too. Hopefully the scalpers don't start buying up these kits just to get GPUs out to flip them, which, you know, I mean, they're gonna sell these kits to whoever's got the money. They don't care. But you know, you're still getting, you know, saving yourself a couple $100 on the GPU by doing it this way. Plus, you're getting all the other components you need to buy anyways. So I think it's a pretty good idea. And like I said, Light Gaming's been doing it for years, and I didn't even know nothing about it. Of course, you ain't gonna learn nothing new or what's actually out there till you start looking into it a little bit. But that'll be Friday's video coming up on that. Go ahead and flip you guys over here. Last week we talked about this a little bit, which both these articles will be linked in the description below. Windows 10 11 patch slowed AMD CPUs down even more. Of course, this came out on October the 13th. Here in the past, I don't know, couple weeks, I guess. This is actually from AMD themselves. And they're saying AMD and Microsoft both had something to do with this. But they did come up with, and it ain't a BIOS update. This is just actually a driver update that you apply through quick, easy, simple. A lot easier than doing a BIOS update to get this to activate. But with the newest driver issues for your motherboard, it actually gets AMD CPUs on Windows 11 running back up to where they should. Like I said, if you want to read about this, you know, both articles is linked in the description below. I can't find a date on this one, when this one was actually published. But yeah, they did finally solve it. So even with the Windows 11, as long as you keep your get your motherboard drivers updated, you should be good to go with a Ryzen processor with the Windows 11, which is a good thing. That's about all I got for this week. Talked about how good the channel did. We went down through the comments that was left this past week. Seems like chat's pretty laid back this morning. So I guess next we'll fire up some PC Build Simulator here, and we will get some gameplay in. One reason why I went back to PC Builder Simulator is more of a laid back game. And if you guys that want to chat and whatnot, want me to talk, you know, I ain't out trying to kill somebody and having to trying to keep track of that and chat at the same time. Just makes it a little bit easier on me. So got PC Builder Simulator here fired up. Let's flip you guys over here. Go ahead and take my face off the screen for right now. There we go. And that should have done away with me, I think. Should be kicking through on your guys' side. We'll go ahead and continue with the career here. As soon as we get it to load up here. Now, what's it doing? The game crashed on me and I ain't even into the game yet. There we go. We will continue, maybe, if it don't crash again. I don't know what happened that last time with it. Okay. Apparently it don't like me flipping out of the game. Alright, so let's get the day started here. See what all came in and all that good happy stuff. I've been playing this for the last day or so. We got the i5 6600K that came in. We got the ASUS ROG 6. I think that was for one particular system that was needing repaired, I believe. Let's check out the emails here. We'll go ahead and, the way I've been doing it, these bottom ones, without the red dots, is what I've already accepted. They should have the computers on hand, so we'll go ahead and get these fixed up. And then we'll go up these emails and accept and see what we need to do for the rest of them here. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while. I'm up to level 8. Got a few $1,000s in the business account here on the game. I hate that. I hate when that does that. Don't know why it keeps doing that. Let's go down here and see what we got to do here. Could you repair my rig? Turn it off fans, don't turn on, and then I get an overheating error. Replace the PSU, which we done did. Replace the HHD. I didn't replace the HHD. Did I even order an HHD for this thing? Now, let's take a look here. Pull it out. Storage. That's the broken one. Yeah, I got one put back in it. Good. We'll put that one back in it. Do the cabling up here. I got a cable the whole PSU. Does you want anything special? That's why we're waiting. I don't have the plastic orange cables yet. I did order them. I don't think I've actually got them in yet. Let's see here. Cables, I did buy them. But I don't have orange. They ain't in my inventory. Am I doing something wrong, guys? I know I bought them. Let's go back to the shop. Shop. I thought I bought them. Cables. Owned. I bought them all. I own all of them. Why don't I have my orange ones? They say I own them, but they ain't in my inventory. Right there's the sleeve plastic orange. They look more yellow to me, but I don't have them. They ain't showing up. What did I do wrong? Install cables. I like doing these little side things. You know, it kind of helps you get better storage on each job that you do. So I do like doing them. I got red, blue, white, black, red, blue, plain black, plain red, plain white, plain blue, white, plain white, plain black. Then the loose ones, I mean, I got all of them besides what I need for the project. Maybe I ought to just go ahead and cable it up and let it go without them for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't have orange cables. It ain't really part of the main quest. And she does have me a little bit on a time frame here. So we'll go ahead and finish this one up and get it out of here. So let's go ahead and get all these cables hooked up. Or just use your old cables. You know this game needs updating when they're running SLI and wanting you to do SLI builds for them. But it seems to be pretty fun. I enjoy the game. That's pretty bad whenever someone that has hardware laying around that they could be building a gaming PC with or whatever, and they'd rather play on a game. Boot up into the OS. Let's put the side panels back on. That way we can complete the case. And it still ain't in the OS. We changed the hard drive out, didn't we? We'll probably have to reinstall the OS on it. No OS found. Okay, so we will install the one USB drive that we're allowed to have, unless you want to pay like $600 for it. Then you get another USB. We'll turn it back on and let the OS install. Looks like I still got a couple people watching me. Welcome in. Glad you guys decided to hang out with me here on this weekend and watch me play a little bit of PC Builder. Alright, there we go. We got it all done up. He's ready to put back into the hallway here, and we can collect our big money for them repairs. I mean, I wish I'd have been able to give the orange cables, but for some reason they ain't let me have them. My PSU is good as new, and I'll come back again. 4 stars. See, if I'd have gave her the orange cables, it'd probably been a 5-star rating. That's why I like doing them little side things. What else? That one wants me to build a gaming computer, Adobe Photoshop CC. But I haven't even looked into that one yet. I haven't even started ordering the parts for that one yet. Let's get some of these repairs done up. This is the one that needs CPU and graphics card, which we did get in. If you want anything special. Reasonable deadline. I think I clicked on something bad. Okay, so it needs a virus scan as well. Computers are meant to be the bomb. So he wants ASUS. And I think I ordered them an ASUS card, I believe. Let's get the side panel pulled off here. CPU and graphics card. Okay. Oh, we gotta undo all this. Whoops. Wrong one. And we gotta undo this. And we gotta do this. Take the screws out. Okay, then we gotta take off the heat sink off the CPU. We gotta lift up the CPU lid. Then we gotta take out the CPU. Now go in here, go to processors. Man, I got a lot of broken parts. Now 6600K. There's the new one. Put that back down. Don't forget your all-important thermal paste, or it'll be overheating and you will be sent back to you. And we will put this one on. Okay, graphics card. Yep, I got them the exact same graphics card there, so I should make them happy. It is ASUS product. Sebastian Carter. Hey Dave, I hope you're having a good day. You're in the house. I'm glad you're with me today, buddy. I hope you're having a good day. It's been a while since you've been in, I believe. I believe you hung out with me before, haven't you, Sebastian? Hope you're having a good weekend, buddy. Hope you're enjoying yourself. We'll do some cable in here. And we have to put the one piece here back on the graphics card. There we go. We will fire her up while we put it on the side panel. Because I got faith in myself that she will boot. Because I am just that good. There we go. There we go. Yeah. All done up. Nice and pretty. Didn't put my thumb drive or anything there. Nope. Didn't have to have my thumb drive in that one. And we will put that one over there. And we'll come over here and collect our big reward. And I got 4 stars out of that one. I am very happy with my CPU. And they listened. And I said I like the ASUS ports. And I forgot to do a virus scan on that one. That's probably why I got the 4 stars. MT Corners in the house. How you doing, buddy? It's going good this weekend. I'm glad you joined me. How's that new child doing, buddy? I've been kind of thinking about that. PC Base is a site dedicated to buying and selling used components on PCs. Download the app from the store and get trading. You can bag some bargains or put your own components and PCs on the store to be bid on. Okay, we did that one. What's this? Diagnose and fix. Imagine that. Got to diagnose and fix a computer in a computer shop. He's doing well. Very healthy and happy. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, buddy. I'm glad to hear that. It's the most important thing, as long as they're healthy and happy, right? Alright, so let's go to this PC and see what we got here. Boy, this thing's filthy. How would somebody let their system look that bad? I mean, really, you put that much kind of money and time into it. Silverstone components are meant to be the bomb. He must think it's the PSU outlet. My PC lives on the floor, so I'm pretty sure it is full of dust. PC stats. I bet you he thinks, yep, I bet you, and I bet you I think I done ordered the replacement for his, but he's going to say it's going to be the power supply. So we'll go over here, and we'll definitely get the dust out of this thing before we even get started with it. Yeah, if it being a PC shop, they'd have something besides canned air, but yeah, no, it is what it is. Install and get the canned air going here. Get some of this dust out of here. That way it ain't all ain't getting all over everything here. It is kind of cool the way they kind of got it separated in different sections, and depending on where the can goes or what gets cleaned up. I think that looks pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm happy with that. Remove ports. Gotta undo the graphic card. Gotta do the 24 pin. Let's look up in here and get rid of that one. It's usually easier to actually do this from behind, I have discovered. Take this one off, and you look at the back of the power supply here. The only thing I got left was the SATA cable. Okay. Now we can get into removing the PSU. We had a brush with COVID in our house, and the baby never got sick. Well, that's good. That's good. I hope everybody's doing well from that. Me and the girlfriend, or fiance now, Actually, I had it back in April. She tested positive. She had all the symptoms and all that of it. And actually, I didn't order him another one. I thought I did. I tested positive. I went and got tested because she tested positive. And I never had symptom one of it, even though they said that I did have it, and I tested positive. Silverstone. What was that? The 55B, I believe. Let me go check and make sure, but I think that was the B one. But yeah, I never did have a symptom one from it. The G, not the B. There we go. We need this one. We need to add this one to the curtain. Take the other one back out. We don't need that one. But yeah, I hope everybody there's doing good. I hope the family's doing well. W.S. Suffer, I guess the way you pronounce that. Hey, what's up? What's up, buddy? You're in the house. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me for a little while today. I lost my smell for weeks, but that's about it. Yes, I'm good. I'm in the house. Yeah, you're in the house, buddy. You're in Dave's house. Yeah, but it just kind of surprised me, and I don't know, it kind of makes me question them tests when I didn't have a symptom at all, but I still popped positive for it. It kind of surprised me. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's just me, but normally something like that, if it's that contagious, you live with somebody that's got it, you're going to have the symptoms of it. But it is what it is. She lost her smell, and she was sick for quite a while, and I mean, she had all the common side effects of it. And like I said, I never had a side effect from one of it. I don't. So did I have it? I don't know. They say I did. I mean, I quarantined for the 10 days and all that like I was supposed to. I was a good boy. I just told my employer what was going on, showed him the paperwork, and hey, I'm taking 10 days off. Which, at the time, I was trying to save up money to live on while I'm living off of no employment because of my hip replacement, so it wasn't the best time for me to be missing work, but, yeah. But I was a good little David and did what I was supposed to do. Alright, there we go. There's that one. Now we can collect that. Okay, the only thing he wanted was the dust cleaned out of it. 5-star review. They seem to know what was wrong with my PC, and they did a great job. Oh yeah, you told me what it was. But tell me if the Silverstone was the best product on earth. Okay, we got $1,750 to spend, and they wanted to run Adobe Photoshop CC recommended specs. Hey, we got 4 people watching me. Welcome in, guys. Glad y'all just joined me on this Saturday morning. So let's go to building a PC here. Let's see what it takes to run Adobe Photoshop. Photoshop CC recommended specs. So we need 9 gigs of RAM. You need 2 gigs of VRAM. You need 3 gigs of storage. You need at least an Intel Pentium G4500. And you need an NVIDIA GeForce 960. That's the recommended specs. Well, it ain't very high system there. And I got $1,750 to spend on it, huh? I wonder if he likes Intel or AMD. He don't. Well, I like new and shiny new components. My brother has AMD in his PC. He says they are the best. Okay, so he wants an AMD build. That answers that question. I wonder if there's anything else that he really wanted. They don't have nothing else really specified. So I guess as long as it's AMD and it's above the, whatever that thing said, Pentium G4500, which any AMD processor would be better than that, any Ryzen processor. And you need at least a 960. Okay, so let's go to the shop here. And we know we want AM4 for the processor. So we want an AMD processor. $1,700. We should be able to get him a pretty good little system here. I don't know what else you plan on doing with the system. We have first gen, everything we got's first gen, huh? 1800, 1700, 1600, 1600X, 1500X. We'll at least go with, I doubt if he's much into overclocking, so we'll go with the 1700. Okay, then we need a motherboard. AM4 motherboard. We don't need the X series B550 or 350, I'm sorry. We don't need the X series because we got a locked chip. Well, not locked, but yeah, no. I think that B350 would be alright. There we go. Memory, we're going to do at least 16 gigs. So let's go with 8 gigabyte. Whoops. I'm sorry. In the game, you got to have a space and capitalized. ADATA, pretty good RAM kits. ADATA, Dom Platts. I think that's going to be way overkill for him, though. XPG, they make pretty good RAM. We'll give him 2 of these. 16 gigs of RAM in that system. That'll hold up pretty good. Let's see, they want at least a 960, right? They want at least a 960 with at least 2 gigs of VRAM. He said he likes AMD, so I guess we'll stick with an AMD GPU as well. Really? Since he said he liked AMD, we'll go with AMD here. Should we type AMD up? No. Of course not. 560s, 1050s, 1030s, 570s, 1060s, 980 Ti. I don't have a whole lot of AMD cards unlocked. But for the money that he's willing to spend on this system, we should be able to give him something decent. Let's, whoops, wrong way. 980s, give him all 9390X. Ought to be a pretty good graphics card. Should hold up quite a while. I mean, it's overkill for what he needs. Yeah, we'll go with one of those. We're up to 1,045. We still got $700 we can go up. Okay, storage. I like to give them a 2 drives. They don't have NVMe drives. I can give them a boot SSD. Then a spinning rust drive. If he's doing Photoshop, he probably needs quite a bit of backup storage. So let's go with a 1 terabyte backup drive, and we'll go with a actually I think got an SSD. Then over here I believe, let's see the storage. Yeah, I got 250. Yeah, we could probably do that. That'd probably be alright. We'll use that flash, we'll use that drive. Plus the 1 terabyte. Should be plenty. What card did we get him? The R9. That shouldn't be real powerful hungry card, I don't think. The R9. 275 watts, about the max on them. CPU won't take up a whole lot. So we'll get out of that. MT Corner picked up a Ryzen 7 3700X build with a RX 5700, 1 terabyte NVMe and 16 gigs of RAM for $700 the other day. Now I have 3 RTX 5700s and a 5700 XT in my collection. Very nice. For $700, somebody didn't know what they were setting on apparently. That's a very good deal. You find that in your local area. I don't even have a 5700. Well, I got 5600X. 5600 XT in my collection, but I started collecting video cards a little bit late in the game. He could probably get away with a. I got what was it? I got something in there, but I got something on the shelf, but it's a mini ITX or a SFX power supply. And I don't want to do something like that. Craigslist. That's a good deal for $700. Got a decent motherboard in it. MT Corner. I don't know who this Sheen Power King is, but they seem to be pretty popular in the game. At least here in the early game, anyway. Let's see here. Trace decision. I could put that 550 in there. It should be alright. It's an ATX. I've already got it in stock. I think that's a bad one though. I got any power supplies in stock? Nothing that's any good. Got cooler masters. Silverstones, cooler masters. Sheen Power, Sheen. EVGA 450. Like to have a little bit better wattage than that. Just let's go with a 600 watt at least. What do we got? Got the Silverstone 600 watt, or we got the Sheen. And we'll go with the Sheen. Alright, what else do we got? We got 7 components here. We got the AMD, got the Gigabyte, 16 gigs of RAM, the R9 390X, 1 terabyte hard drive, the SSDs on the shelf. Then we got the power supply. I think the only thing else we got is a case. Ooh. Got quite a few cases opened up on us here. MSI NZXT 340. That looks like the Razor edition. MSI Cooler Master. We don't need one that expensive. Let's go the other way with it here. The Meg. I want to give him something decent, I guess. Cooler Master Box 5. That's a pretty good little case, actually. In white for $80. Wish they'd have it in black, though. The Raging. NZXT. Yeah, we're getting a little high there. I guess we'll give him the Master Box. What do you guys say? Master Box? And I'm still well under his threshold there, so. What do you guys say we go ahead and pay the extra $100 and we'll build us a computer. So you got the processor, motherboard, the memory, the graphics card, the storage, the power supply, and the case. I think that's it. We'll pay the extra $100 and we will build us a computer. We'll take this and we'll throw it over here. There we go. Gotta get the note. Right there like that. We'll put it right over here. So they get lined up right. There we go. You guys want to see my pretty mug for a while? There we go. We'll put me up there on the screen. That way y'all can see me. That way you guys can have nightmares. Now, for y'all that's in the U.S., happy Halloween tomorrow night. Or whenever your community actually celebrates Halloween. Don't seem like it happens on Halloween anymore. Yeah, of course, you can tell by looking at me in the camera, I don't have to dress up. I'm already dressed. I stay dressed for Halloween. Put the motherboard in. This is one thing I hate about this game. You got to put in and take out the standoffs every time you do a motherboard. Even if you're swapping out for the exact same motherboard, because the motherboard's bad, you have to put it in and take out the standoffs every time. Really don't care for that. But it is what it is. It is a game. We'll open up that and we'll slap our, man, I got a lot of bad CPUs. Put that down there and we'll close, we gotta close that. Oh, I didn't get him an air cooler. I don't think I got one. I gotta put an air cooler in there. Let's see here, see if I got one. I get him a 240. I think I'd be alright to install. Happy Halloween! My 6-year-old is the Hulk this year. Oh, that's cool. I remember being young and I think I was the Hulk for Halloween for school one year. Guess I could give him that. I mean, hell, it's only $30. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Oh, I gotta remove the front case and all that happy stuff to be able to get to it. I'm gonna have to remove this. That way I can put that there and there. But we can always throw this on top. Well, no, not in this case we ain't. I'm gonna say throw it on top for an extra exhaust, but we don't have room to put it back in the case. Hope this thing will fit in this case. Can I put the... Oh, it ain't gonna fit. Okay, well, I guess we'll put the fan back in. Let's put the fan back in. We'll just have to go get him, man, I hate to pay $100 just to have an air cooler sent to me. But then again, I could always just have it sent in with tomorrow's orders when it's start looking at the emails, I guess. Don't have to pay that extra. Okay, we'll just have to hold off on that. Let's install the memory. Where did we get him? XPG? Why do I got Team Group? 2 4 gigs of Team Group. Man, I need to play this game more often. I keep forgetting what's in my inventory, what I got and what I don't got. Either that or I need to clean out the junk. One or the other. Quit being a pack rat, David. You do that enough in real life with the computer components, let alone in a game. That looks like that's in dual channel. Did I get that right? Yeah, it looks like I got that right. Yeah, they're in the red slots. Alright, let's install the graphics card. What did I get him to? Man, I got a lot of graphics card. I had 980 Ti. Well, he likes AMD, though. Oh, I gotta remove the back panels. Gotta remove the back panels. Gotta remove the back panels. Then we can install the graphics card. There we go. Tighten her down there just like so. Now she's starting to look like a computer. Let's go with the power supply. Should be the only good one I got. Oh, I gotta remove. Why are they making me remove that? I can slide in behind that. Okay, there. You happy now, game? Make the game developers happy. Something else I gotta remember to put it back together, or it's gonna say it's an incomplete case. What else do we got here? We do have an SSD to install, don't we? We'll go ahead and put this one up here. No screws for that? Okay, we can live with that. We'll go ahead and pull the tray out here. And we will install the 1 terabyte. There we go. Come back out. Install. There we go. That's looking better. Gotta slide the tray in and then shut it up. Come on, David. Get her together. You act like you've never built a gaming computer before. But you probably haven't. Maybe I've built 1 or 2 in my lifetime, I guess. Let's see here. The air cooler. Let's see here. I've got a lot of red going on. Maybe we ought to give them some red cables, huh? Do I got red cables? Are they available to me? I done bought all of them, but tight plastic, sleeved, or we got ribbon style. Let's give them some red cables to this thing. I think it look pretty good because we got red dim slots on there. We got red on the graphics card. I think we'd be alright with red cables. Spice them up a little bit, you know? Give him a little flair, even though he's only going to be doing Photoshop. But that's alright. You know, he needs a little spice in his life. Actually, it looks like I need to take that fan out and slide it up a slot. I wonder if it'll let me do that. Probably not. The game will probably make you use that bottom one unless you add 2 of them to it. Let's see, what else have we got the cable up here? Front panel. Back fan needs ran. There we go. Man, look at that cable management. Now that there is what you call some pro cable management right there. Just take that cable and just run it straight down across that fan. It don't matter what it looks like. Wow. Yeah. All kinds of great cable management going on in this system. Kind of looks like shit even from the front because you see through all them holes. Oh well, it's the game, not me. I didn't do it. They surely didn't spend no time on cable management in this game. I decided to retire my old i7-4790 Office PC with the 3700X. The old Intel system still works great, but I had to upgrade it eventually. That's a pretty good upgrade. 4790K up to 3700X. That's definitely a pretty good upgrade. Yeah, I mean the 4790 is still a good processor, depending on what you need to do with it. The 4790, that's a 4-core 8 thread, I believe. It ain't Don't that one have the hyper threading to it? Man, they need to have some cable management in this thing. Oh, that's for water pimping? P-I-P-I-N-G? That must be for, what the hell is that for? Oh, that's for, if you want to do your own water cooling. Oh, I see. Now, the other day when I started playing this game again, it had to update. So, yeah, I was hoping maybe there was a way to do some cable management, but I guess not. Let's go find us a. Should I move that? I'd like to move that fan up. Can we move that fan up? Can we move this fan up? Let's move it up a slot. We need to move it up to get more airflow through the middle of the case instead of the bottom of the case. How do I get back to... Okay, we'll sell all broken parts. How do I get back to my regular stuff? How do I get back to my regular inventory? Any ideas? MT, you played this game, haven't you? How do you get back to your regular inventory? Now there's a notepad, there's an inventory, but it's only got the water cooling stuff on it. What is going on? Maybe if I do it that way. There we go. Now I'm back to my regular inventory. Alright. Yeah, it'll let me put it up there. Let's put it up there in that top slot. We need that in the top slot. Get more airflow over top of the... straight in front of the GPU that way. Yeah, I like that. Okay, K-Boss. What do we have? I think we had the ribbon, didn't we? Didn't we have the ribbon? Didn't we have the ribbon cable? I think we had the ribbon cable on this one. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta go get an air cooler for it. There's no way I got 4,500, 1345 inside this system. Okay. There ain't no way I've spent $4,000 on this system. Let's go get us an air cooler here. We need an air cooler. Hyper-threading, yes, in games will, and even worked okay for light content creation. I'm an optimist upgrader, got a good deal on some better hardware, so I might as well treat myself. There you go, there you go. We want something decent. We got mostly red in the system, so let's go with this one. These seem to be pretty popular. Same day. We'll pay the extra $100 for a $30 cooler to get it in before we can get this damn build done. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, MT. I wouldn't upgrade. You've been around the channel for a while, but I wouldn't upgrade my system as much as I do if it wasn't for the channel. I do it mainly for the content for the channel. You know, if it wasn't for the channel, I'd still be rocking the 2400G with the RX 580. But it's still capable of doing what I need it to do. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Which sounds bad, but, you know, the 3950X, 2070 Super, you know, it was unnecessary for me. But it gave me more content for the channel, so... yeah, I kind of treated myself that way, I guess. And I definitely didn't need an all-in-one water cooler. But actually, by going by the 3950X, it's a good thing that I did get that because of that. Main reason why I did get it, because I was planning on going up to that CPU. But I do have to admit, it's pretty nice to be able to have a snappier computer. It's saves a lot of time. Of course, 3950X is because of my 4K video editing now. So. Incomplete case. What is so incomplete about this case? Oh, I didn't put the front panels back on. Duh. Front panel. Front panel. Let's put the front panel back on. There we go. There we go. Gotta have the front panel on. Gotta have that front panel. Gotta make her look nice. Gotta make her look good. There we go. Alright. That one's done. Get rid of that one. We'll collect the money on that one. Spent way too much for shipping, but I love my new rig. That's what we like to hear as PC builders, ain't it? Whenever someone picks up a rig or you deliver a rig, they say how much they love it. Ports was $1,378, $403 labor. If I could charge them kind of prices, I could probably make it as a PC repair guy. Yeah. Let's see here. What's this? 3D Mark Score 3000. I hate these kind of quests. Anyway, I've saved up to make it faster. Could you upgrade it so I get more fraps in League? There's a tournament I want to enter. Wish me luck. Hey, it's Oli. He's the one I just built that system for. He got $600 to upgrade it, and he wants a 3000 score in 3D work. What the hell did I build him last time? He's already above 3000. He got a benchmark of 3694. So what? I just take the system and benchmark it and send it right back to him? I mean, if I have to, I will. I don't have a problem with doing that, but he's already above the 3000. Okay, yeah, well, we can do that, Oli. No problem, buddy. Request for repairs. Deal store, madam. Man, I don't know about all that. Can you make some repairs for me? Can you figure out what's wrong with it? I'll be playing a game or whatever, and then out of nowhere the PC will restart. There's not much air coming out of the back. Could it be blocked? I think I clicked on something bad. It looks a bit bland in there. Some plastic green cables might make it look nicer. Okay, so he wants green cables. It needs cleaned out. It needs a virus scan ran on it. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we'll take that one. Why not? I'm gonna take them all. My rig needs fixing. Hey, so I broke my PC the other day. I guess some kind of system abort error. Those plastic orange cables look really nice. It's urgent, so please hurry. Replace the CPU, replace the graphics card. I like these ones that kind of tell you exactly what you have to do. $600 budget and $200 labor. Yeah, okay, CPU. What we got? 1600. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get his stuff on the way here. We'll go with the 1600. Alright, we got that. What else do we got? GPU. We got the R9 370. GPU. The R9 370. Which one did he have? Did I tell you which one he had? 4 gig. He got the 4 gigger. He got that one right there. Alright, $390. He's willing to go up to $600. Or if I get dressed that for profit. We will accept that one. Request for repairs. You work with computers, right? Nope. I'm just a computer repair shop. No, I don't touch computers. I need some repairs. You'll need to diagnose what's wrong with it. The stupid thing keeps crashing. I've got no idea what might have happened. The fans seem to be working harder than normal. Do you like cable modding? I saw some great plastic green ones the other day. Intel components meant to be the bomb. I'm going to say that the CPU's going to be bad in that one. Maxter 1878, you're in the house? Evening? Is it evening, is it? Well, I guess it is afternoon, ain't it? Welcome in, buddy. I'm glad you decided to come in and hang out with me this weekend. Hope everything's doing you well. Intel components are meant to be the bomb. So, I'm going to say it's going to be his G4600 that is bad. So, let's go buy his G4600. We have G4600 right there for 90 bucks, which is limit 140. Okay, we can do that. What else we got here? PC building simulator team leveled up. We leveled up. All is good. Thanks, Dave. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Appreciate the concern, but I'm doing all right. Keep hurting myself even though I don't leave the house. I'd like to know how I end up continuously doing that, but yeah, I keep hurting myself. If you've seen last week's video, I had something going on with my eye. I had a light eye infection that went away on its own, and somehow last week I ended up twisting my back, so my back's a little hurting on top of trying to heal up from the hip replacement. I don't know, I just keep beating myself up somehow, and I can't figure out why or how. Just imagine when I get back to work and what's going to happen. I'll go with next day delivery, that way them parts can show up when the computers do. Yeah, but I'm doing pretty good for myself. Not bad, not bad. I'll go back, speaking about the hip replacement, I'll go back next week. Next Wednesday, I go back to my doctor, and he's going to take an x-ray, make sure the bone is accepting the metal joint and all that good happy stuff. I'm hoping he releases me back to work. Come on, game. Why are you doing this to me? I'm hoping I need to get back to work, but I'm also going to miss the time off too. I kind of enjoy being home all the time. But yeah, I'm hoping he releases me back to work. I'm hoping, at least because my FLMA, or Family Medical Leave Act, FMLA, it runs out on the 16th, I think it is, of the month. So I hope you push me back to work. Finance is saying I need to go back to work, so well, I think I'm doing alright. Power up. This in here should already have the benchmarking tool on it. Oh, no it don't. Okay. Well, I reckon we'll have to install it. He must have deleted it up because it was on there. 3-day mark. Yeah, everything's going pretty good. I'll be right back, all. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's get rid of my face for a while. You guys don't need to look at my face all the time. Don't want y'all having nightmares. There we go. Restart the computer. Still got 2 people watching me. Thank you all for joining me this weekend, hanging out with me here on this Saturday. Let's run the benchmark. Alright, well that one's doing that. Go over here and see what the next one is. Request for repairs. Diagnosis fix. I probably don't have the green cables, guys. I think it clicked or something bad. Could be blocked. Oh, whoops. Go back in there. Let's go to PC. Woohoo! Dirty PC. Dirty PC. Maybe he needs to watch my video on how to clean a dusty gaming computer or whatever I call that one. Oh, this thing is dirty. First things first. Gotta get rid of that there dust. We'll take a little can of sprayed air here and take 20 minutes here. Maybe. How do you get that thing so dusty inside? Oh, I like his paint job. Nice paint job. That thing don't have no airflow. Shouldn't have much dust in it. But let's see if we can get it to power on. Apparently it won't power on. Apparently this one won't power on at all. So I wonder if it's going to be the CPU, the GPU, or the motherboard. Yeah. I don't think he gave me any clues in his either, did he? Can you make some repairs for me? Can you figure out what's wrong? I'll be playing a game or whatsoever, and then out of nowhere the PC will restart. There's not much air coming out of the back. Could it be blocked? I think I clicked on something bad. It's a little bit bland in there. Now, he gives you no ideas, but it's a $120 budget. What are we dealing with? Yeah. Well. Could be the GPU bad, could be the motherboard, could be the power supply. Let's go clean out our inventory first. Did I already sell all the bad stuff I had? I think I done sold all the bad stuff. Yeah, I done sold all the stuff that was bad. So I start ripping ports out of the computer. The inventory will actually tell me what's bad and what ain't bad. So we'll just start ripping it out. $36.94. Alright, take the thumb drive back out. I hate to charge the boy anything for that because he already has 3,000. Yeah, 140 for doing nothing. Yeah, I like that kind of money. That's easy money there. So let's go over and start ripping ports out of this one, I guess. We'll go ahead and take all this back out because we can't get. He said it booted. He said it crashed. But I can't even get it to boot up. Okay. We'll start ripping apart and seeing, they'll take the ports out if the game tells me that the motherboard's bad or not. Because they will tell me when I take a port out, and if it ain't no good, they'll tell me that it's no good. Let's start with the CPU. You don't have a very high budget for repair, so I have a feeling it's going to be something simple. Nope, it's good. CPU's good. I bet it's going to be motherboard. Or his PSU. One or the other. Let's see, GPU shouldn't have nothing to do with that. Yep, listed as being good. Let's disconnect the CPU or the PSU the rest of the way. This is kind of cheating because you normally don't have something that tells you when you put in your inventory if it's bad or not. Spin around here, take the back plate off of here. Now I've noticed in this game, I do everything the same way in real life that I do in the game. Like whenever I screw stuff in, I usually do catty corners and stuff like that. Did that list that as being bad? Aha! PSU was bad. TX550M. TX550M. What did we say that was? TX? We'll go with the 550M. It should show up. Right there we go. Says I got one in inventory. Yeah, but it ain't no good. Let's go with the next day on that one. I'm not too big a rush to get that one completed. I don't have a deadline on it. So we'll throw this one back out here in the hallway here. We'll finish that one tomorrow when the power supply comes in. What else do we got here? Needs fixing. Replace the CPU. Replace the graphics card. So I still got, I've already bought the ports for this one. So we'll throw it up here on the table here. And we know what's wrong with this one. Because it tells you directly what's wrong with it. Kind of nice when they do that. Let's undo this. And we'll undo this. And we'll undo this. Okay, then we're going to install the graphics card. Used and broken, which was a 370. Okay, we'll put this one back in. We will install this because I always forget to install these. Just like so. Okay. We'll go ahead and hook this cable back up here. Just to say that we did, that way we don't forget it. Okay, then we're going to remove the air cooler here. Take the cable off, and then we're going to pull this one up and out. I thought that was an Intel CPU that I ordered. And we will put the new one in. Just like so. Can't forget about the thermal paste. We don't want to be like Uncle Tim. CPU cooler, this one right here. So let's, for some reason, let me pick that one. There's Ramon. Okay. So it must be this one that came off this system. Okay, and we'll hook that there cable back up there. Okay, and we will power this bad boy on. And this should be good to go. Oh, look at the kitty and the puppy. Ain't they so cute? They are just so cute. We'll put the side panel back on this bad boy right here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Uh-huh. And then we'll take this, put this over here in the hallway over here. And we will contact and tell them it is done. And I didn't try the orange cables. Very happy with my CPU, and they work quick. Okay. And we can discard that one. What's this one? Is that the one that we're waiting on the ports for? I need some repairs. You'll need to diagnose what's wrong with it. The stupid thing keeps crashing. I've got no idea why. What have happened? The fans seem to work harder than normal. Is that the one that I done looked at? Got two of them, the same exact thing. Okay. We'll take it in here. Woohoo! Another dusty boy. It's a little clogged in there, alright. Let's get some of this dust cleaned up. It's just a shame the way people let their computers get like this. It's just terrible. Just terrible, I tell you. Just terrible. Just terrible. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're getting her now, boys. I wonder if this thing will boot up. Well, this thing will boot up. There's MSI. No CPU found. I think he got a bad CPU. What do you guys think? You guys agree with that? What CPU does he have? He has the GeForce 60. Didn't I buy one of those? I think I bought one of those. Yes, I did. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that one goes to that other system over there. Okay. Don't forget that there thermal paste. I gotta get the thermal paste on there. Okay. I wonder why they only put the yellow post-it notes on one and not the other one like that. Like I'm supposed to remember what cooler comes off of what system when I got 3 different system drift reports. Maybe I should start putting the systems back together. That way I don't get the stuff confused. Which knowing me is very likely. Hey, look, Omega. PC parts. Put the side panel back on. Whoops. We're going to install. I don't have to put the screw on to install it. Okay. Sounds good. Placing doorway. Okay. Sounds good. Go over here and hit the collect button on this one. Diagnosed and fixed. It's already fixed, buddy. I had no idea what was wrong with my PC, but they fixed it, and they did a great job. Oh, I didn't do his his cables. He told me what his problem was, though. Intel components are the bomb. Still got 3 people watching me. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you still hanging out with me this weekend, and hope you're enjoying some gameplay here with me. I need to put this one back together, because if not, I'm going to get confused on what ports go to which system. I hate to do it because it's a big waste of time, but if I don't, I'm going to end up messing stuff up, and I don't want to mess stuff up. Graphics card. Which one belongs to him? That one belongs to him. Okay, and I gotta put his PSU. No, his PSU was what was bad. We gotta wait for that to come back in. We'll throw his CPU cooler on there too, just for the time being. Okay, I don't think I got any other ports listed for him, do I? I don't think so. Okay, I got all his ports at least put back in it. I got them cables yet. I still don't have them cables. But I can't buy them in the shop either because they say I don't own them. Alright, we're waiting on his power supply tomorrow to come in. Alright, what else do we got here? $1,000 PC can play something Fantasy 8 at minimum specs for $1,000? I don't know if I can do that one or not. I don't know. You guys want me to read all this stuff to you? Let me know in chat. Released for Final Fantasy on the Ryzen TI is accepted to be the most exciting game. Yeah. System requirements are as yet unknown for the whatever the hell you want to call that. But as the bow is drawn in anticipation still, I must prepare myself for this imminent release. I hereby commission thee and consulting for me a suitable rig. I will pay you in gold or digital currency as thou prefer. I guess. Okay. Next, what do we got here next? So I need some repairs done. Can you help me? I have no idea what's wrong. Who knew that RAM had to go in one way around? Anybody that knows how to work on a computer? Can you fix the RAM? My kid's been using it and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. ASAP, please. It's urgent. So he wants his RAM replaced for $100. Can I replace his RAM for $100? Where's his RAM at? Where's his RAM at? 6400. 8 gigs of DFL. 2400. DFL. Okay. For $100. Sure, we'll swap that out for you for $300 profit. And of course, we'll have to try to remember to run a virus scan on his. I missed the last one. My rig is broken and you'll need to diagnose what's wrong with it. My brother kicked the computer, the screen went black, and now it doesn't turn on. In terms of time, can you get it finished by 8 days? Those plastic red cables look really nice. AMD components are meant to be the bomb. $600. So is he trying to say it's the 1700X that's out? Or the 570 is out? We won't order nothing yet till we get it in shop. Alright. Hey, your electric bill's due. I don't want to pay you $200. Turn my lights off. I don't want it. Here are the deals available for you at PC Bay today. Yeah. New ports available for the Win 1060. NZXT Kraken. Yeah. The LAN cools opened up. Silverstone. Gigabyte orders. Yeah. We have received your $198 bonus, or your payment. Well, good. I hope you choke on it. And that just about broke me. Look, I only got $6,000 left. I hope y'all enjoy that money. So we got what? 1, 2, 3 systems coming in, and this guy's power supply should be in tomorrow. Alright, everything looks good. All the build is done. Turn off the lights. We'll end the day. Okay, let's go to work. Now, oh, I forgot to order them ports. I got them in the cart, but I never put them in the, order form. BS. Oh, well, I guess we'll pay the extra. My dog's going crazy out there. I wonder what my dog's doing out there. Alright guys, I gotta go check on my dog. He's out there barking for some reason. Alright guys, well I'm back. I don't know what his problem was, but he only barked a few times and quit, so I ain't too concerned about it. I know he didn't attack nobody, so. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, we got some new ones coming in. Yeah, we can do that because his power supply should have came in. His power supply should have came in. Did he want any special cables or anything? Nah, it looks blocked. The cable blew the air out of it. Clicked on something bad, so he needs plastic green cables. I don't think I got the green cables. I don't think I got them yet. I don't think they're in my inventory. They say I bought them, but they say I bought them, but I don't have them in my inventory. I don't know what's going on. I'm going crazy. I'm losing my mind. Everybody's wanting these special cables, and I don't have them in my inventory, even though I bought them. Alright, let's see if they're in my inventory. Let's see if they're in there. Am I missing something? Is there a second page or something? Or, because I know I bought them. Paid like $1,000 for all them special colored cables. MT Corner, what kind of dog? My labs are plumb nuts right now because they know it's bird season. I actually have two dogs. My youngest is he's supposed to be a pit bull and hound mix. Red-nosed pit, this brindle. He looks like a red nose. He's the youngest. He's about a year and a half old now, I think, something like that. He's kind of my dog, I guess. The fiance talked me into getting me a dog, and her dog, the one she likes the best, he's a mutt as well. He is a what do they call him? Not a miniature pincher, but a Chihuahua mix. Chihuahua mix. His mom was a Chihuahua. She got out in the trailer park and got with some mutts there in the neighborhood, so we really ain't too sure on what all he's mixed with. He's about 3 years old. Of course, my dog, he's supposed to be a pit and hound mix, which, if you look at him, I don't know, he looks more like pit than anything else. He don't have much of the hound trace behind him. I guess his biggest thing is being a hound would be being so babyfied. You know, we call the little one the pit bull and call the big one the poodle because he's just a big old lap dog. He's a big old baby. So I ain't going to be able to give this guy green cable because I don't have him. But he's pretty good dog. He ain't too bad. He has his days. But he's still pretty well in his puppy state. He still likes to chew on a lot of stuff and whatnot. Still likes to get rambunctious and everything like that. Of course, he's awful sad right now here lately since I got my hip done. I can't play with him like I normally do. We got a big old chew toy for him. He likes to play tug of war and play fetch with it. But here lately, because I've been down, he's getting kind of, I think he's a little bit on the depressed side just because of I can't go out and play with him. You know, I can't play tug of war with him. It's hard for me to walk or stand for long periods of time. So, you know, it's kind of hard to play fetch. He likes to play fetch, but he don't like to let go when he brings it back. He'll bring it right back to you. You just don't like to let go. That's when the tug of war comes into play. Then you kind of got to throw his whole body around. And when you're looking at a 70-pound dog or 60-pound dog, you know, it's kind of a lot to do when you in the condition that I'm in right now, so he don't get played with like he normally does, unfortunately. Alright, cleaned up his viruses and we did everything besides the green cable because I don't have them available. And I don't understand why. I should have my green cables. Why don't I have my cables? They say I bought them all. I own every one of them. Every one of my own. But I don't have them in my supply case. Oh, I didn't buy them ones. Maybe if I buy them, maybe the rest of them will kick through. A couple new ones added. Maybe if I buy them, maybe they'll kick the rest of them through for me, maybe. Let's go see. Go see. Install cables. Did I get them all? Or did they just give me the ones that I just bought? I don't even see the ones I bought. Am I missing something? Is there something that I'm not doing with my cables? Yeah, those are the ones I just bought, but them ain't the other ones I bought. Okay, well, sorry guys, but I can't give you your green cables. Is there anything else he was wanting? Something bad done took care of that. It's a bit bland in there. I don't have the green cable, so I can't do that for you. Alright. Let's put the side panels back on here. And we'll put that down there. We'll put that there down there. Side panel over here. We'll put these back together here. And hopefully there ain't nothing else that I didn't forget to put in the case. I gotta take the side panel back off. Let's see if there's anything else. There's a PCI locker. I always forget to put them back on. Always. 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 And always. PC locker. I always forget to put them little things back on. And they catch me every time on it. There we go. Because if you don't put them little things back on there, guess what? That's just an incomplete case. Okay. Did I put my... I didn't have my thumb drive in that one. Okay. So we'll take it and slap it over here in the doorway, and we'll collect our wetbacks here. There we go. Oh, one store. They seem to know what was wrong with my PC, but there's no thermal paste. Oh, really? Son of a mother, I forgot it. Son of a mother. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. What's this one? Diagnose and fix. Can you fix the RAM? I don't know, can I? I cannot believe that I did that. Does he even have a RAM stick in this thing? Open up. Open up. I should have his RAM stick in. Yeah, I got it there. I thought I ordered his RAM. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. Let's go check his email, see if there's anything special he was wanting. Need blowed out or anything. Getting some weird pop-ups. Okay, so he's needing a virus scanner in on it. Okay, so we'll put the thumb drive in over here. There we go. Let's look at the screen. We will add the virus scanner. Virus scanner. Still got a couple people watching me. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying the gameplay and you're enjoying the weekend. Gigabyte. Old Gigabyte. Virus scan. Run. 213 files. Clean them. Clean them, I tell you. Clean them. Get rid of them. PC ports, side panel window. We'll remove the thumb drive. I don't know if that really matters or not. But we'll put this one in the doorway over here. And that one is done. Collect $366. They seem to know what was wrong with my PC, and no one has stolen my identity since. Of course not. Why would I steal your identity? I don't want your identity. I got my own damn identity I can't keep straight. What's this one? AMD components are meant to be... Oh, this is the one I didn't know if it was the CPU or the GPU, because they're both AMD products. So, we'll... Ooh, look at that fancy panel, huh? I guess we don't remove that one all the way in this game. We'll try the graphics card first. See if maybe that would be what the problem is. Graphics card. It ain't his graphics card. His graphics card still says property. It ain't saying broken. So we'll put that back in there, because I'll end up, I don't want to put it that way. I want to put it the other way. Why can't I put it back the other way? I can't put it back under the way it's supposed to go. Well, I guess remove it. I guess he'll end up with the graphics card being mounted that way. It wasn't that way when I took it out, was it? Let's go see what CPU he has, because apparently it's the CPU that's going to be bad. We'll double check it, but CPU. Yep, 1700X is broken. Guys, don't do this in real life. Okay, 1700. Was it 1700 or 1700X? CPU broken. 1700X. 1700X. I need a 1700X. CPU 1700. Right there. Right there's what I need. And we will complete his the next day. I'm not spending $100 on shipping to get his CPU that day. We will take his case and we will slap it over here. Nah, I got 7 days left on that one. Right? I got 7 days left on it, so he'll be alright if he gets it back tomorrow. It ain't that big of a rush job. Final Fantasy 8. Do we have that in, or can it run? Yes, we do. What's he want? Recommended settings? He got $1,000, so can't be too hard of a game to run, can it? CPU 1700. RX 570. 4 gig will do it. 16 gigs of RAM. Okay, so we know we need the RX 1700. Okay, so processor 1700. Which graphics card did it say? 570. 570. What did it say? The 4 gig card? Yeah, the 4 gig card. Yeah, we'll give him the 4 gig card. For 320, give him the 8 gig card from MSI. Does he specify any companies? They don't specify any certain companies. So we'll go with this one. I mean, it's 320 bucks, but it's an 8 gig card. It's 325 for 8 gig. We'll go with that one. 685 for the 2 ports. Oh, he's only got $1,000. Okay. I need 16 gigs of RAM. So we need to go up here and do the 8 gigabytes. Relevance. Let's do the ascending. It's probably 8 gigabytes. You don't specify, so we'll add 2 of those to there. What else do we need? We need storage. We'll go with 500 gig hard drive. Don't specify. I ain't too worried about it. Power supply. Power supply. We need to give them at least 500 watts, I guess. Cooler master. There we go. 500. Bronze 500. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, we got $90 left. What else do we need to get? Case and motherboard. We need an AM4 socket motherboard. $190 for an AM3? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll go with this one because it's cheapest. $9.95. You only got a $1,000 budget. I can't get a case for $5. Ah. Ah. I hate to cut down on storage any more than 500 gigs. What's the minimum? 40 gig storage. Oh, storage. Price ascending. The cheaper stuff's right here on top. Even 250 gigs, that still only leaves me $25 for a case. Maybe we'll have to go with a cheaper power supply. Damn, I hate to go with a cheaper power supply, yeah. Deal with the 450. We'll deal with the 450. It gives me $80 for a case. Well, no, because it didn't add that. $970. Got $30 for a case. I don't think I got that cheaper cases in this game yet, do we? Whoops, wrong way. The cheapest thing they got is the PS14. Okay, that's $10 over budget. $4 gig of VRAM. That's an 8 gig card. Maybe we can get the 574 gig for a cheaper price. 320, 325. $320 looks like it's cheapest, but that ain't no cheaper than, I think this is the one we had in there. But that's the 8 gig card, and it's the same price as the cheapest 4 gig card. Oh man, how am I gonna knock another $5 off of this? Need 16 gigs of RAM, need the 1700. That's the cheapest B3 or 350 motherboard. That's the cheapest motherboard they have for AM4. AM4. $85 is the cheapest motherboard I have available to me. That's a micro ATX. I hope that case fits micro ATX. $5 over. What can I cut back on? I guess I'd cut back on that power supply. What is that 570 actually supposed to take? 120 watts. So I guess it'll be the power supply we have to cut back on. So I was saying I got $5 for a power supply. Two of the 8 gigs, 250 gig. Cheapest case, cheapest motherboard, cheapest A4 motherboard I got. $955. Need 16 gigs. Maybe we need to knock it down to the minimum specs. Let's try that, because he don't specify what specs he wants to run it at. System requirements are as yet unknown. Yeah, he didn't say what it had to run. Ah, well, it does that. Down here it says minimum specs. Okay. That makes it a lot easier, so we can drop that down to the 1600. 1600. Okay, that gives us a lot of room. And still give him the rest of everything else that he needs. We'll give him a decent power supply now. We'll go with this one. I think that's originally what I had. Still saves him a little bit of money. Yeah, we'll do that. Next day delivery. Okay. Alright. Guess I need to read these quests a little bit more in this game than just figure that, hey, this is what I need. Alright, what's this one? We're waiting on ports for that one, ain't we? Yep, we're waiting on ports for that one. Don't know, don't care. Whatever. Hey, mate, you probably didn't see, but I actually won that tournament. Mama was real surprised, but I was a cash prize and everything, so I feel like celebrating. I think she finally gets it. Can you upgrade my RAM on my rig and maybe chunk in some RGB lighting? I've got the money for it, so why not? LOL. Upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM. What RAM did I give him? I don't remember. He wants to go from 4 gigs to 32 gigs. That's a massive increase. And he wants some RGB? Do I even have RGB even opened? Memory? See what 16 gigs RAM modulars cost here. Okay, well, I guess we can do 2 of these cheap ones up here. That's $270. So I got $80 for RGB. What, I guess fans? So what he's wanting? I don't think I got RGB. Got these, it's RGB. I don't have anything else that would be ARGB. You got RGB there, we got RGB there. Only got 2 fan choices, RGB. Huh, cables. I don't have no RGB cables. I don't even remember what case I put him in. I put him in the PS14. Micro ATX, max radiator, 2 120s. But do it. I think you can fit 2 fans in the front. I think you can fit 1 in the back. I just have to get system in to see, I guess. We can do that for you, Oldie. Looking for my upgrade. Still working on computer. My PC is super sluggish. My PC was benchmarking 5544, so I want at least that. I've got to have it by 2:14 tomorrow. Can you install an AIO cooler in it? It's not as quick as it used to be. Do you like cable modding? I see some great plastics. Oh, excuse me. Well, you ain't getting the green cables because, oh no, they want red ones. Wow. Talking about potion, man. Yeah, we'll take it, I guess. I'll have to pay a little bit extra for shipping to get these components in, though. Well, I do have a AIO already in the cabinet, but that score, of course, graphics cards he's running. R9 I think that 980 Ti may be enough to get him up there. And get another team group, 8 gig stick to go in there. I may be able to pull that one off. We'll try to pull that one off. Have to stay tuned to see if I can get that one pulled off. I've got some upgrade plans in mind, so I need it get about 4954 in benchmarks if possible. I'm hoping for 16 gigs of memory. If you can stretch to that, could you get the 2 days? Do you like cable modding? I seen some great plastic blue ones the other day. I read that Corsair ports are really good, so he wants 16 gigs of Corsair RAM put in. Do you have Corsair now that I can build on, or am I going to have to buy them a whole new kit? You got team group. Man, 49. Wow. Okay. My rig needs fixing. Can't believe my PC broke. Whatever broke. You will need to look at it to work out what's happened. I see lights on the motherboard when I try to boot it, but nothing else happens. I had to fix it myself, but I'm way too busy. When I pick it up, a load of stuff came out. It's not like that inside, is it? My kid's been using it, and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I like new ones. Well, at least I don't have a 1 day turnaround time on it. Daily. Yeah, but all that shit's gonna be used. Nobody wants used parts. New parts available. Okay. Man, some of these are gonna be kind of outrageous to try to do. Like that one. Being dropped off in the morning and he wants it by tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, that'll all be a fun one to do. Still got 2 people hanging out with me on this weekend. Welcome in. Glad you guys still deciding to hang out with me. Oh, man, that one's going to be a fun one. I got 2 98 Ti's in the cabinet. I'll put it in the SLR. Yeah, we'll get her. We'll get her one way or the other. Okay, nothing else to do. Okay, waiting on push for that one that's on the floor. Oh. Did I? Or did I not? Why did I have 2 of those in there? Next day delivery. Okay, whatever. Well, we'll order them anyways. I don't know. End of the day. I always put stuff in my cart and I forget to hit the order button on my way out the door. Alright, there we go. Got all kinds of shit coming in here today. Missed complete job. Look to upgrade my PC. Wait a minute, I had to the end of the day to get that one done. What do you mean I missed it? That ain't no damn fair. Hold on. Hold on. What do you mean I missed it? I didn't miss nothing. That one's due at the end of the day. That one's due by tomorrow. That one needs done by the end of the day. That one's good. That one still got 6 days. And that one don't have a time frame on it. Didn't that calendar say I missed something? Missed completed job. Looking to upgrade my PC. Oh, must complete job. Oh, I misread it. And yeah, I guess we need to get on that bad boy. We'll get that one. See what he's benchmarking here, and see what we can do for the man here. Gotta get a base score for him. Does it tell you any place what his base score is? Actually, it shouldn't. If you look at his PC specs, 4132. If you upgrade his RAM, give him another stick of RAM, that's going to help big time. If I throw the 980 Ti in there, that'll definitely take care of that. He's running an 8-core processor. So I think if I give him another Team Group GeForce Dork 8 gig of RAM, and I throw the 980, I got 2 980s on the shelf that's brand new, I believe. Yeah, right there, 2 980 Ti's. I think I could throw one of them in, and I think he could have it. That and that one RAM, that one stick of RAM to match what he's got. I think that may do it, guys. I may have figured it out. Team Group Dork Silver 8 gigs. That got any RAM on hand? 2 red ones. 2 more red ones. Sell all broken parts, yeah. So, at 980 Ti should be alright to get that up to the... Installing AIO, I got one of those. So I need T-Force 8 gig 24 in silver to match what he's got. Team Silver 8 gig 24, right? T-Force Dork Silver 8 gig. That and right there. And since we gotta have this done today, I guess we don't have much of a choice but to pay the $100 for shipping. We don't need to really run this because we kind of know what's going to happen with it. Where's it at? There it is. Zoom in here a little bit. Install. What is going on with this game today, guys? This game does not like me. What? Wait What's going on? Sag glass was so clear, I thought I done took it off. Okay, now we can install this. Okay. We'll take these out, because I know that graphics card ain't going to hit that. There's that damn little plate that always gets me. We will install one of these bad boys. That will get them. Cable. 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 PC ports. Did he? Oh, he wanted all in one included. Man, oh man. Will 240 fit in front of this case? Looks like it should. I think the one I got in stock is a 240. Bought it for something else that I was going to put it on, but the case wouldn't accept it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, now we got her going on. Oh yeah. We got her now, boys. I think we got this one licked. What do you guys think? I think we got her licked. I think we'll be doing alright. I think we got this one. Add and remove. Yeah. I may even have them underpriced. Gigabyte. You got a gigabyte motherboard. Alright, let's we'll run this and see what he ends up with. Uh-oh. What did we do wrong? I know what we did wrong. This happened the other day to me. It drove me nuts. Drove me absolutely nuts because I couldn't figure out what was going on. And it was with the AIO because I forgot to plug in the cable. Cannot forget to plug in that cable. Gotta plug in that cable. Because normally the error it throws up is actually meant for it's usually because you're drivers is outdated. You gotta update your drivers. But not in this game. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Did he have the 1600 or did he have this 1700X? I think he had this one. If not, he's getting a good upgrade, a nice upgrade on me. Oh man, which one was his? Which one was his? Did he have? I think he had the black one. I think he had the black one. I think he had the black one. Oh man, he's gonna give me a bad review. And I can't be having bad reviews. My rating's going down as it is. As it is. I don't know why his graphic card's like that. I can't put it back the way it's supposed to be. And of course it's going to be an incomplete case because his... What? Can't fit PCI cover. What in the world is going on with this computer case? The 570 gamer. I like to put it back the way it was when I got it, but the damn game ain't letting me. Why won't it let me put it back the way it was? Why is it making me do that? I don't understand. Oh, really? He didn't ask for it to be vertically mounted. Oh well, it is what it is. Our review gonna go downhill with it. Anyways, it don't matter. Saying it's an incomplete case. Okay, you have to shut the window on it, I guess. Okay. Now we can collect a little bit of funds from that one. What did I do? What did I do? Incomplete case. Why is it saying it's an incomplete case? Is there something that I'm missing here? Can't fit PCI cover. No shit, because you won't let me put the graphics card in the way it was. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. I guess. Now can I complete? Now I can collect. My PC was busted, but now it's working fine and I'll come back again. That's the one that we need to build. Okay, what's this one doing? 5036. That ain't quite enough to do it. How in the hell can a 980 Ti do that? 5540. I don't know what his price range was on doing this. But you know what? I bet you this is going to catch it. If I remember to hook the cable up to the second one. Uh-huh. Run. Run, boy, run. Okay, what else do we got over here going on? Upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM. Okay, Mr. Oley, we will upgrade you from 4 gigs to 32 gigs. Did I order him any RGB fans? I don't know if I ordered him any RGB fans or not. I can't remember. And he wanted 32 gigs of RAM, so yeah, these here are options. Nice and easy, simple upgrade right there. Okay, Mr. Oley, there's yours. That got that one, didn't it? Oh yeah, looky there. 9,140. Guess what? He didn't say he didn't want 2 video cards. Oh, shit. Mr. Oley was wanting RGB, and I didn't give him no RGB. I was too worried about getting this one done by the end of the day. What? What? Incomplete case. That case ain't incomplete. How do you get that it's incomplete? What am I doing with the front cover off of it? Oh, well, put that AIO in. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Calm down, David. Relax. Is there anything special he was wanting done? I better make sure. He wanted plastic red cables in. Of course he did. Why wouldn't he want plastic red cables? Everybody wants plastic red cables. Hell, looks like you got some plastic red cables going on there. Alright, and he looks like he got some white ones going on there too. Running these cables is such a pain. Just because you gotta unplug everything. come back there running someplace. Okay, is everything kosher? And he's wanting red ones, right? Plastic red ones. Ribbon, sleeved, tight plastic. I guess we'll give them tight plastic, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Oh no, because I changed the cables, I gotta redo everything. Mother! BS. All over here. Yeah. Yeah. I know I got the porch all done up for his, but I can't remember what porch went into it. This one here is one of the highest. Well, 49.54 ain't too bad. Plastic blue ones the other day. And he wants Corsair RAM. Did I order his RAM kit already? I think I did, didn't I? No. Okay, 16 gigs of RAM. And he don't have Corsair to play with. He got Team Group. I need 16 gigs, 49.54. The 1066 gig. I'm gonna have to hook it up and see what he got. He got 3928. So he needs over 1,000 points. Of course, you get his 16 gigs of RAM. You got $1,000 to spend. Let's see here. Memory. Corsair, and he wants 16 gigs. He does have a Ryzen system, right? And that there's going to be another one holding him back. It's that 1400 on that. Oh my, gotta love it. Gotta love it. He wants 16 gigs of RAM. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know what brought that on. Wow. I'm just falling apart. Oh man, I never Ryzen benefits its first gen up 3000 megahertz RAM. I don't know if that plays a part in this game or not. We'll buy 2 of those, 8 gigs. To get him 16 gigs, it's 3000 megahertz. So that's 220. That Ryzen 1400 ain't gonna cut that. CPU, AMD. You'll have to get at least 8 core someplace. If he wants to have a score. Yeah, 600. Just a little bit over $400 to spend on a GPU. What do we got? Descending. $590. $410. Yeah, 1060 now. There we go with the 980, or we can go with the R9 390. I think we'll do that one. We'll pay the extra $100 to get it here now, because he's due by tomorrow. Oh man, I didn't even have him. I didn't have him on the in shop. It's in transit now. I thought I had him. I thought I had him in shop, but apparently not. That bites. That completely bites. It's due tomorrow. Glad I've already got his rig figured out for him for what he needs. I got my PC and 3D work, but they didn't seem to be able to stick to a budget. Man, I'm losing stores right and left. Yeah, I know I got everything you need. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet. That one's in transit. Diagnose and fix. Woohoo! Dirty PC. Dirty. Dirty PC. Dirty PC. Dirty. Dirty PC. We got a dirty one here, boys. We got a dirty boy. Needs to bring his into the shop about every 6 months or so and let me blow the dust out of it, apparently. Does it boot? No CPU found. Okay, so what CPU does he have? He has the GeForce 620. 4620. GeForce 620. $115. So you got me on some kind of time frame? Nope. Okay. So we can go with the next day delivery on that one. Because he ain't no rush. He don't have to have his today. So we'll throw his back out in the hallway. Okay, what else do we got sitting out here? What's this one sitting out here? Oh, that's the case for the build. That's what that one is. Okay, so I should be able to figure out what I bought for the system, what I didn't build for this system. So, let's build a gaming PC, shall we? Remove ports. Remove ports. Okay. Look at there, boys. We want to ball now. There we go. Let's get us a motherboard here. And we will slap her in spot. Oh yeah. Gotta love putting them standoffs in. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. Wonderful feeling. Oh yeah. Put the screw to the motherboard. Woohoo. Exciting gameplay here. Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll go ahead and remove this before we can forget to put it back on, and then keep telling me it's a incomplete case, and it pisses me off, and all that good happy stuff. Central processing unit. I believe we gave him the 1800, didn't we? I believe. Was it the 1800? Or was it the 1600 we gave him? No, it was the 16 because of the budget. And he was wanting minimum specs. That's what it was. Now I remember. Did I get him an air cooler? I bet you I didn't get him a cooler. Hey, there we go. Use me. Did he say anything about wanting all new ports? If he didn't say he wanted all new ports, guess what? He didn't say he wanted all new ports, so guess what? I got him a CPU cooler. CPU cooler. Why can't I install it? Yes, install. I bet you I gotta... No, it won't let me remove them plates. It's AM4 compatible. Why won't it let me put it on there? What in the world is going on here? Does anybody remember what I got him for a ring? I think I got him these two sticks. Bad looking sticks. But why will it not let me put this on there? It's for AM4. Install air cooler. This fan moves heat away from the CPU, allowing it to stay at a cool temperature. No shit! Install it! I bet you if I go buy that exact one, it'll let me install it. Hey, I got 2 people watching me. Welcome in. Glad you all found it. And you guys hanging out with me and enjoying some gameplay here today. But why will it not let me install that? Some of the bugs in this game. Well, we'll just have to give them a cheaper looking cooler then, won't we? We'll put this one on there. Why will it not let me put an air cooler? I just wasted $110. Wow. 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 Graphics cards. What did I do? Take out the wrong plate cover? I took off the wrong plate cover. Wow. Wow. I feel like such an idiot. I hope y'all didn't catch that on stream. Yeah, boy. Yeah, we got a bad looking system here today, don't we? Whoops. Do you get everything hooked up? I believe she's ready to boot. Let's put a fancy thumb drive here in her and fire her up. We will fire her up. Alright. Omega's installing drivers. Installing work at something or another. Alright, she will boot into the OS. Incomplete case. Of course she's an incomplete case. Why wouldn't she be an incomplete case? Everything's an incomplete case. Side panel. Side panel. Number 1. Then we get side panel number 2 right there. There we go. Number 1. Number 2. Still saying incomplete case? What is so incomplete about this case? It's saying incomplete case. Why is it an incomplete case? I didn't take nothing else off of it. No, the expansion slot coverage is on it. I'll tell you what. Let's try to see if it still says it over here. Incomplete case. Why is it an incomplete case? I don't understand what's making it incomplete. There's nothing else I can put on this case. Am I missing something? Only thing I got here is a couple PCI covers. Can't fit PCI cover. Exactly. And why are you telling me it's an incomplete case? Incomplete case. What is making it an incomplete case? I think I just seen it. But you gotta take the side panel off to be able to do it. It ain't the one that detaches, it just flips out. What am I going to do? Okay, there's that one done. Okay. That one is complete. That one's in transit. Diagnosis fix. Am I waiting on something for this one? This is the one I was needing the CPU on. Ain't this the one I was needing the CPU one? I think I done bought it. Yeah, the G4620. I think I got one of them over here in the... I think I done bought that. I did. Okay, CPU. That's the broker. So we gotta put this one in. Put that down and get us some thermal paste. Put us a knob. Then the cooler. That right there. And we'll hook the cable up to her. Just like so. Where's she boot? She booted. Team Nova. Diagnose problem. What do you mean diagnose problem and fix? I guess I gotta run the virus scan on her, I guess. Is that what they're telling me I gotta do? I think they're telling me I gotta run a virus scan on this there computer. Yes, restart. Only 279 on it. You want me to run a virus scan for 279 of those? Most computers got more viruses than that on them. Okay. Collect. Medi and my PC died for no reason, but they fixed it, and no one has stolen my identity since. Yay us! Okay, what's this? Please upgrade. That one's in transit. My friend said you work with computers. Nope, I never seen one before in my life. This is embarrassing, but I need something repaired. It just crashed randomly. Sometimes I get a blue screen, sometimes it freezes. I've never cleaned it out. Is that okay? Have you heard of Ordic? They meant to be pretty good. Replace CPU, replace the cooler. Well, what CPU you run? G3930. 3930. Okay. What coolers are you running? Arctic Freeze, green. So I guess we'll replace it with the same one. What was it, 33? Green one, right there. Okay. $83, or spend up to $140. Okay, we can do that. I need to upgrade my PC. He wants to match his mate's PC. Could you get this done by 8 days? An AIO water cooler would give me some headroom for overclocking later on. I've never cleaned it out. Is that okay? Nobody ever cleans them out. It's not as quite quick as it used to be. $700. No, what's your score now? 4260. What you got? 1600X is probably holding back a little bit, actually. The 8 gigs of RAM is holding them back. 980 wouldn't be his issue. You got $700. Then you put another Corsair Dom Plat 3000 series in there. And probably upgrade CPU. But he also wants an all-in-one water cooler. Now, what case is he using? I'm not very familiar with that one. Let's see here. Let's go with AIO. Nope, won't bring it up under that. Go with water. Nope. Liquid. There's my liquid colors. Now we go cheap and go with a 120. Now, of course, I wouldn't do that in real life, but this is a game. We'll go with this one. Okay, that's $90. So he's down to $610. Now we needed to do another 8 gig of RAM. And he had the Dom Platts 3000. Dom Platt 3000 for 8 gigs. Says I got 2 of them in the inventory. I think that's for the build coming in. So that's 105. That's 205. We got roughly $500. And he needs a better processor. We'll take one of those. Okay, that should do him up. That should get him up there where he wants to be. Please help! Yay! Can you make some repairs for me? Can you have a look at it for me? I have no idea what's wrong. My granddaughter thought that the PC needed oiling and the result didn't seem good. Can you get it done quickly? It's not as quick as it used to be. Okay. Hi there, here's your deals. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That one's in transit. That one's in transit. That one's in transit. And that one's in transit. Okay, so we gotta go to the shop. Then we gotta view cart. And we hit the next day. That way they all show up here tomorrow. Not really sure. Can't quite remember why I bought all that stuff, but we'll figure it out. We will figure her out. Alright. Nothing else to do. We'll turn off the light switch here and we'll leave for the day. Yeah, we'll leave for the day. There we go. Alright, we'll go back to work. We'll turn on the light switch there. Alright guys, looks like I've been going for a little over 3 hours on this live stream, so I think I've had enough fun for the day. I gotta get some stuff done up and whatnot, and my dogs are probably in there dying, needing to go outside, because I'll lock them up a little bit early before I do the live stream. So I think I want to wrap it up for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream today. You enjoyed the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the information I gave you before the gameplay here. If you like this kind of content, go down and give me a thumbs up. If not, there's that thumbs down button. You can push it twice if you like. Also, that comment section below. I go through them every weekend like I did today here Saturday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. If you really like this kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell where you're notified next time I put out a video I go live here on YouTube. Also, if you're interested, there's links in the description for Instagram and Twitter. I don't kill your inbox, but I do put up photos of new stuff I have coming in. Give you an idea what's coming up on the channel. If there's any changes with my live stream, if I got to change it or cancel it or change the time, it's where you also get that information. With all that being said, you all have a good day. And I'll see you in the next video or live stream.